Right, okay then, I am going to be putting together this Sigmarite Assassin, which nice Eolf model. I believe it's one of the old Warhammer Fantasy models that have never really been updated, based upon the fact that this says 2012 here and it's got an obvious old size squared base. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start popping it all together. Should be hopefully an easy build. So I've got to start off with 2 and 5, 2 being this main body here. And then 5, which appears to be this front of the torso. I seem to have misplaced my scraper at the moment. I have no idea where I've put it. So I'm going to have to fall back on using a knife, which I don't normally like doing. It's a recipe for disaster. Right, let's see, there's quite a few little mould injection points on this one. Oddly enough, what I've decided to do with this is I've actually decided I'm not going to mount it on a circle base. I'm going to use this small square one here because I like the scenery on it. And then what I'll do later on is I will build up let me get that right. I'll build up a base later on. Yeah, it's really not ideal using this. I really need to find my proper cleaning tool before I move on to some of the other kits. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put it on this little square base, and then I'm going to see if I can then find another bigger base to mount that on and then expand the decor. Okay, get number 4 out. So I'm trying to think, 2012. So let's work out where we were up to with 2012 for Warhammer stuff. You see, I stopped collecting, oddly enough, for quite a while. That would have been in 2013 when I stopped collecting. So this would have been a good few years before the old world had been destroyed in the real timeline. Let me have a look now. This one goes down, doesn't it? Reminds me of Malineth, this miniature already. If you don't know who that is, you need to read the Age of Sigmar Gotrek novels. But I think this is going to make a fabulous Blood Bowl coach, this. You need to mount it on the right kind of base for that to work. You need to put it on a larger circular base, but I'm going to mount it on this first. And then I'm going to get a larger circular base and then try and work that into it. But I just think this definitely gives the impression. I just think this will make a really good coach for a Blood Bowl team. In fact, you know, I'm not going to mount it on there. I'll just try and dig out a base that will work for it. Let me find now number 6, which is this beautiful billowing cloak. I'll have to check as well, like, on Blood Bowl, what other types of coaches there are, because it might not work as a head coach, but it definitely might work as an auxiliary coach, like an assistant coach or something like that. I've actually been basically using most of these additional models and I've just been using them as Blood Bowl coaches. I just think they work. There's something about them that, because they don't really fit any army in particular, they just happen to be really good for Blood Bowl coaches. In fact, this model would also work without the cloak, by the look of it. The cloak adds some definite beauty to it, but putting that on the wrong way, I think. But I also reckon you don't technically need it. Said as an assassin, it also kind of calls to me certain wood elf war dancer aesthetic. So maybe with a bit of work, you could even turn this into a war dancer. But anyway, let me try that again, shall I? Okay, give that a minute to dry a bit, and then get the head. Okay, and let's get this head on the right way too. Ow. Fingers are off today. Right, and there we go. That is our Siligite Assassin. Now, Sigmarite Assassin Siligite. Not one of 40k, is it? Right, now, basically, if you wanted to put it on that decorative base, you can do. But if you're going to put it on a regular base, just kind of cut that bit off the bottom, so it goes nice and short. Now, this is the base you get with it. As you can see, it's a slightly smaller base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a bigger base than that and make this, I said, an auxiliary for Blood Bowl, which is, as I said, it definitely seems to be something I enjoy doing with my extra models I'm getting with the encounters. So there we go. That is our assassin, and it's a beautiful model. It's really got, like, looks like it's really moving so dynamically. It looks fantastic. I have to admit, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like that model. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.